back. So now I got the meat turned off, and we're going to put our spinach in there. Then we're going to add all the veggies and put them in the pan. Crunch. Once you realize when you can get a clean bill of health, you'll realize that you don't take life for granted. And I don't anymore. I make sure I get in that gym 6 times a week to get those workouts, because that's what keeps me alive, okay? And it keeps me from getting sick and everything else. It's not easy. You know, you have to really try to, it's a part of your life. And that's the thing, when it becomes a part of your life, you have to realize that this is the way you want to live, you know, and this is the way I have to live, because if I don't, I'll die. I can't gain that weight back. I've been told. And I'm living proof, you know, and stuff. And it's not an easy task. You know, it's something I have to endure every day. You know, I have to eat the right way every day. Tonight, I was supposed to go out to dinner, and I have gift cards, you know, for different restaurants. It's very hard for me to eat, you know, unless I go to certain places where I have to pay extra. And I don't mind paying extra if they can cook the right way for me. And maybe people think that's crazy, but sometimes I get tired because I get invited out and I can't go out, you know, to eat. That's one reason I can't wait till I go back home. With me staying where I'm at, I had no choice, because it came down to my health. And I just realized I had to take what was more important, either my health or whatever. And that's what everybody has to do. We all have to make decisions and sacrifices for our life, because we only get one life. We only get one body, you know. I do make sure I get my workouts in. You know, that's how come I'm so small. And people are really amazed. Yeah, it's not been an easy journey for me, and it never will be. It's not easy for anybody. So if anybody thinks it's going to be an easy task and, oh, it's just going to be easy. No, it's not. Sorry about your luck, okay? It's not. It's an ongoing journey that you have to do for the rest of your life. And that's what I tell people. If you think it's just going to be overnight, oh, I'm going to do this overnight. We find that, I see that a lot of people come in for 6 months, and it's like after 6 months, you're done. No, you have to make this a part of your life, whether you like it or not. That's just how it works, you know. It's not going to work any other way. And if you think it is, it's not. You have to make it that way. So, and then we're going to add our tomato sauce, and then we're going to add more seasonings. Then we're going to let these veggies cook down, and then I'll show you how it is for. And then we'll cook these down and add more seasonings and let them cook. And what I learned for myself, I had to really concentrate on myself, but I was just too fat. I mean, I was very fat, and I tell people that. And it's hard to believe when they see me. They don't believe these pictures that I have. And these people are like, there's no way that was you. Yeah, that was me 6 years ago, you know. Considering, we laugh about it, because just like my lingerie went viral. And I have another one that went viral. It's funny that 6 years ago, everybody laughs because I was 310 pounds. Now I'm this gorgeous internet sensation, is what my clients and everybody and my business, my corporations laugh, and we laugh about it. It's funny, but it's not funny. But at the same time, I think it's cool, because you know what? Who would ever think that I could do such a transformation? And I was able to do that transformation all by myself. Now, I didn't do it for anybody else but myself, because they told me, get the weight off or you die. One or the other. That's what I had. So, you know, you make the decision. That's what I was told by my doctor. You make the decision. You want to live or you want to die. And then when and this is what people understand. I tried getting the weight off, eating healthy, and I couldn't get it off. And then when I fell into this thing for the trainer, yeah, I just fell into that. But see, here's how I look at it. God and the angels always take care of me. They will always take care of me. And I believe in that, you know, and I've always kept God and angels in my life, you know, and that's how I've gotten through all these tough times that I've had to go through. And I've done it all myself, you know. I don't have anybody to depend on, you know. And when I was sick, I worked every day. Don't ask me how I did it. And to this day, I still don't know how I did it. Worked every day and did what I had to do. I'll show you here in a minute. So then we're going to add more seasonings. I can open it. Hungarian paprika again, or basil, poppy seed, accent, garlic powder. You season a lot on this one, Italian seasoning. You're going to use a teaspoon again to start. Oregano, sea salt. And to me, it was like I had to make life-altering decisions, and I don't regret anything I did because I'm thankful I'm alive. And I like the feedback that I'm getting from all the viewers. You know, they're telling me, hey, keep up the good work. They've been through, you know, they're struggling with weight. And there's guys and women, so it's not. It's an ongoing journey for everybody, and just like my niece, I'm going home in a couple of weeks up north, and my niece is having a baby. She's married, and she goes, Auntie, I'm so proud of you on your weight journey, you know, and everybody is. I even got a niece that's losing weight now. She was heavy, black pepper. So see, I have a lot of people that follow me, and they say I'm such an inspiration to them, garlic salt, because they see what I've done with no surgery. And that's the craziest thing, Komen. And you can do it, but boy, it's hard. It's probably one of the hardest transformations you'll ever do, onion powder. And stuff. You know, people ask me all the time, and it's like, yeah, I don't go out and publicize red pepper flakes. I do this for me, you know, and stuff. Seasoned salt. And that's how I looked at it. I did it for me. Not nobody else. And then we're going to leave the veggies cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring, I have the spaghetti. I just take a knife and like cut it, you know, cut the spaghetti things. Then we're going to add this all together with some other stuff. And we're going to add seasonings again. And you'll be good to go. But this is a good one. I like this one better than I did on the other one. I just like this one better because of the way I marinated the meat. And I just did the marinating for the heck of it, just to see how it would work. And that's how it gave it a good flavor. So here's what we got. I'm going to put the lid on. Just my hands here. So I'm finding from a lot of people, they're telling me that I'm such an inspiration. They tell me, you know, just like when I'm in the gym, people will tell me, you know, you're my inspiration because of what I do. And they'll say, the gym's yours. No, I'm not the owner. But people have the highest respect because of what I've done. And I had a doctor the other day that trains. And he's, you know, he says, I remember when you first started. He wasn't aware it was 170 pounds. And he's like, you know, I'm amazed at what you've done with no surgeries. And I have, like I said, I have no excess skin, you know, look. And, you know, I'm muscular. You can see that. I mean, I have muscle. And just like the other day, my trainer's like, you know what? He says, you're strong enough. And he says, at 125, when we add 5 pounds, that 5 pounds will hit me. Just like 235 the other day. I was so ticked. I slammed my foot and I used the F word. Everybody laughed. Then I had a 185-pound deadlift. 10 reps in a row, and he says, I know you're going to struggle with this. And I said, okay. So then I had to keep going. Well, one of these guys called me Hercules, and I told him to F up. And I called him by his name and F up, and they were all laughing in the gym. They're like, come on, Hercules, get moving. And I was just laughing. And I mean, I had 3 rounds there. That was a hell of a struggle. But I got him, and I'd walk away because it would be like 5. Now, with 175, I did good with it. I got up to 8, and then each time you know, last two other round. But 185, I did it, and that's just like, I was really surprised. But see, I'm strong, and I have to realize and count on myself, because my trainers are saying, look, this is your 6th year. You are strong enough to do it. And I am finding out that I am very strong. But, you know, I paid for that, you know, and I don't mind paying for that because it's worth every dime to me. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to let it cook now, and I'm going to put the lid on. Show it here. So we're going to put the lid on and let it cook. And that's what people don't understand. See, they think, oh, it's just an easy journey, you know, it's a one-time thing. No, you have to make it part of your life. I've been very successful with my trainers, you know, and my trainers are very proud of me. They'll tell you I'm like one of the hardest working, but I do get lazy. And I do. And I just, like the other day, I said, how was my cleans? And he's like, well, yeah, why do you get lazy? Because I get tired in the circuit. And then my other trainer was like, well, have fun. You know, when I was walking out the door, he knew I was freaking dying on that 3rd round. And he just likes to irritate me because he's made a comment, somebody made a comment about something, and I didn't know what it meant, and they, you know, like greatest or something. And then I said, yeah, you know, I'm probably a pain in your butt. And he's like, anything with a day on it. And at one time he made a comment, somebody made a comment about 1 can short of a 6-pack. I said, I get told that all the time. And my trainer's like, you ain't got no, you don't have any cans in your 6-pack. I laughed, everybody in the gym was laughing. But see, I don't mind when people, you know, if he was ever nice to me, I'd have to take his temperature. But at the same time, he does respect me, and believe me, I'm glad for my trainers that they pushed me, because I wouldn't have got as far as I did. And that's what people don't understand. I'm drinking 15. People understand. I did get tired, and I did get lazy, and I got towards when we were on the illegal lockdown in COVID. I was complaining all the time at home, and it, believe me, COVID set me back 3 months for working out. So, because I had to use stuff at home, like soup cans and angel statues and everything, because I didn't have anything to work out with, you know. But now I have a trainer that set up a thing in the garage, so if we ever have it happen again, I can work out, you know, deadlift and do my workouts, because I can't do that and stuff. And people don't understand, this is my way of life. You know, tonight's going to be different for me because I have never been out and about before in 6 years. You know, at home I go out all the time, but not here. And I'm going to play cards, and where I'm going, I asked if I could put my car in the garage, because I don't want people to know that I'm there, because I'm in that neighborhood and I don't want them to know. I don't need any headaches. I'm this year to play cards with my friends. They said, no problem, put your car in there, and I don't want to go home until in the morning. So, and, because it's too far of a drive, and I'm not really good down here in the dark. I only know a certain way, and I don't drive down here much in the dark. I never have. I mean, I know my neighborhood, but that's about it. So I'm looking sort of forward to playing cards. And of course I'm going to win. My buddy and I, we always win because we teamed up again. And it's fun because I haven't played with any of my friends for like 6 years in cards. Played any cards with my friends. It's like, okay, let's play. And they called me today, and I was like, yeah. But see, I can do things like that. Before I never could, because I was sick all the time, or I was fat, and I just was embarrassed. And a lot of the time I was just embarrassed with the way that I looked. And I'm not embarrassed anymore because I'm comfortable in my body now. I'm comfortable with who I am, and I love myself. You have to be comfortable in your own body, and you have to love yourself. Because if you don't, it's not going to work, okay? And I tell people this all the time. You know, to be in a miserable marriage, to be in a miserable relationship, or just be miserable for whatever reason, it's not worth it. You know what? Life's short. Enjoy your life, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And the last couple of weeks, with the weather and the last week, you know, with that chair almost flying through the windshield and stuff, I've been very lucky. You know, I'm so thankful for God and the angels. You know, it's amazing what can be accomplished. But it's all about putting yourself number one, and having faith in the Lord and having faith in the angels, because that's how you get through everything. And believe me, I've had some tough times. So if you think my life has been an easy journey, it hasn't. The last 6 years have been really trying for me, but I'm getting somewhere. And I'm getting somewhere because I concentrate on myself, and I'm happy with who I am. Like tonight, to go play cards, yeah, it's going to be fun because I haven't seen any of these people for 6 years. And I speak to them on the phone, you know, but that's it. I'm excited because I get to do something different for a change instead of just sitting home. I've sat home by myself for 6 years because I concentrated on my health, because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not. But now that I know I am, I'm going to have me in life, and I'm going to enjoy my life a little more this year. and from this year on, you know. And that's one of my goals this year. My trainer says one of my goals is we're going to enjoy life more. The old Elvira is gone forever, he said. We don't talk about the old Elvira anymore. Only when new trainers come in, because somebody will make a comment. We can show the pictures, but he said other than that, we're going to concentrate on when you get tired, you know, you start reps where you quit, go off. And I got caught on a clean the other day for an extra 5 pounds, and I got mad. Same with my squats. And he said it's mental. And I truly believe it could be, because I get that extra thing on there for squats and I get scared. So, God bless everybody. Hit like and subscribe. Come back. We'll put that in the pan. We'll bake it at 350. I'll show you how I finish it off. It's a great, great recipe, and it makes 12 servings. See you soon. Bye.